Well, yowza. 2 minutes past the hour on this 20th day of June. It is Freedom and Fun Friday, better known as Happy Friday. That's what I said. Look, y'all. It's yours truly, Joe Dupree in the building, 100 BLK, the Black Station at www.the100blk.com. And you can catch us on social media at the JDMS. Yes, that's where we at, y'all. We're broadcasting live on Facebook, on Instagram, and on YouTube. It is another episode of hashtag Truth Be Told / JD Live. And today, a queen was born. A queen was born. She didn't know I was going to start the show off like this. She didn't know it. She didn't know it. I'm about to bring her on because I don't come on here by myself. No, I don't. I always have the queen of pimping positivity. And today, here what we got going on today. Here's what we got going on.
Happy birthday. We gon' turn up in the worst
Oh,
way. Happy birthday.
Guess who day it is? Guess who day it is?
Turn up in the worst way.
Yes, it is.
Hey, it's my birthday. Hey, it's my birthday. Hey, it's my birthday. Hey.
It's your birthday. We gon' smoke a fatty. It's your birthday.
It's your birthday, ladies and gentlemen.
Happy
the queen of
birthday to me.
pimping positivity herself. There she is, Miss Alethea Crimmins in the building. You know her from In the Passenger Seat with Alethea Crimmins. She has her own digital magazine. You know her from J HUD. And today, it's her birthday. Happy birthday, sis.
Thank
What's
you.
happening?
Thank you. I'm just happy that God allowed me to see another year.
Woo!
Okay? I'm just happy that God allowed me to wake up, open my eyes, and see another year. Nobody can steal my joy on today.
That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. Because 22 years ago, a queen was born on this day.
22.
I said what I said. 22. Because you know women ain't going, she ain't a day over 25. So 22. And guess what? It can be 150 years from this day. 22 years ago on this day.
And listen, I am not going to correct you. I am not going to correct you.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just going to leave it like that.
That part, 22 years ago on this day. I promise you. Hey,
no,
family.
But listen, women need to stop being ashamed of their age, because let me just say this. I am proud to be 46 years old today. I am proud to be 46 years old because I lived an amazing life, and we should not be ashamed to tell people how old we are, because that is grace. That is beauty. That is flavor that a lot of other people do not have. So do not be ashamed to say that you have walked on this earth as long as you have, and you still looking like you looking, because black don't what?
Crack. Good
okay.
black never crack. Never. Speaking of which, I gotta bring him in. There he is, my partner with the Shy P experience, coming live and direct with the griots. I'm telling you, is my man Shy P in the building. What's up, Shy P?
What it is, man. Happy Friday. Happy birthday. Happy birthday is in order, right? And you're totally absolutely right. Never be ashamed of your age, man. We above the ground and not under the ground, what I heard. So we earn that, the little whiskers. We earn that, huh, Joe? We earn that. We earn that silver, the silver fox. We earn that, man.
Silver fox on the box. I'm telling you, I don't stop.
That's a gift.
I don't stop.
I
don't quit without hitting you with that. Don't stop. I don't quit. Woo, man! It is Friday.
Yes.
We made it through Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. Friday is finally here, the beginning of the weekend, baby. And I'm telling you, today is Alethea's birthday. I've been celebrating my birthday since the beginning of the month, because Sunday, my birthday.
Okay.
Sunday
That's
my
how it's
birthday.
supposed to go, Joe. All month long. In
All
December,
month
I do the
long.
whole
Yes.
December. I do
I
the
just shut,
whole
All
December.
month.
right.
The
I just
whole
shut
thing.
the month of June down. The month of June
Oh,
has been shut down. Family, welcome. We woke up this morning and found out that ICE tried to break into Dodger Stadium. We'll talk about that.
yes.
I said we kicking in doors. They pulling a kick door. You better, hey, ICE is kicking down doors. I done see videos of ICE pulling people over, breaking their windows. ICE is saying, if you don't belong here, we done got complete orders to get you up out of here.
But
They are deporting
they
more.
they don't belong here.
Hold on. ICE has been deporting
If we're
more
gonna call
people
it,
than the exorcist has been exorcising demons. I'm telling you, a demon got a better chance of staying in this country than an illegal alien. I'm telling you, they snatch it. Come here. Come here.
but how you tell people that they don't
Boy, you
belong
crazy, Joe. Come here.
on land
Come here.
that you stole? Like how you tell people
I
that
just,
they do not belong on land that don't belong to you?
I want the Native Americans to come up with their own ICE and start
yes,
deporting
Okay.
yes,
about it.
yes,
I want them to come
yes.
in.
Get out.
Hey,
Get out.
you gotta go. Hey,
Get out.
you gotta go. Come here.
I just got one fundamental question. If they successfully wrap up these people, who doing all this work? A lot of folks don't honestly want to do. Let's be real. A lot of folks honestly don't want to be out there in 110 degrees on the roof, in the
No,
yard.
no.
Who
Hold
gonna
up.
fix your
Hold up.
houses?
We
Who gonna
just
farm your land?
hold it.
Who gonna
Hold it.
fix your roads?
Hold it. Yesterday we just finished celebrating Juneteenth. Black folk, I tell you what, black and brown folks, especially those of African descent, let me tell you what black and brown folks don't feel like doing on this day. Getting
Working.
out and nobody feel. Nobody. No, we ain't trying. Hold it. Black folks will literally look at you and say, my ancestors done did all the field work that needs to be done for the next 200 generations. We ain't doing no more field work. Feel. You mean feel as in FEILD? Field? Field? Hold it. I don't even know if I spelled that right. But
Look,
at
Joe.
the end of the field, hold it. No, I got happy feelings, but I ain't working in no field.
Joe. Some guys pride themselves on their yard work and all that. I got a yard guy. I pay a guy to go out there and get with it. I don't go out there. I do it sometimes, but for the most part, I
Julio,
pay a guy to go get with it.
Julio and Ramondo. Hold on. Chavez. I'm paying somebody. I don't care. Listen, bro, I don't push a line mow. It don't happen. At the end of the day, there's certain things we just ain't gonna do because we feel like we don't work too hard. Our ancestors done been through too much, and I done put myself in a position. If I got to pay to get somebody to do it, that ain't gonna be done by me. Good morning, family. Good morning, James Vincent. I see you. Good morning. I'm just saying.
But
I said what I said.
I just want to see how all this is going to pan out because I'm gonna just call a spade a spade. Niggas don't want to work hard. They do not. And these jobs that they are doing are the jobs that we think that we are too good for. And they will go out and bust their ass and do what they have to do. So I really want to see how, because this is already affecting farmers. This is already affecting businesses. This is already
Hotels.
this is already. So I want to see how this is going to pan out and who is going to get their ass up and go and do that work. Who is going to get up at 3, 4, 5 o'clock in the morning and go and get it done? Thank you,
Alethea.
James.
Alethea, yeah, happy birthday to you, Alethea. It is Alethea Crimmon's birthday. But listen, let's just be real about it. And I ain't got no bones. It is 11 minutes past the hour. Baby, I struggle every morning just to come on here and talk on this podcast. What are you saying? I mean, I am struggling every morning. I know when you turn on your screen, some of y'all are going, what a pretty chocolate man. But man, I am literally until 2 minutes until this camera come on up.
Okay.
I am bent. When I say bent, I'm bent, family.
But
Put
see,
some communication because I can't hear nothing.
it
Okay, there we go.
is not gonna be an issue until one of Trump's homeboys call him and be like, "Hey, I'm trying to build this, or I'm trying to do that, and we ain't got no workers." It's not gonna be an issue until it starts to directly affect them and what they got going on, and then all of a sudden, I want it all back. No,
Hold on.
no.
Hold on. In these days and time, I don't even know how to operate. So let's just call a few things. I laugh. I used to have certain people who would show up on this podcast, and now I understand they just showed up on this podcast. And now I know who they are and why they showed up. And now I can do, when I see them face to face, is kind of give them that side eye and laugh at them and say, I see that you were just with me for a season, but that's all right. Seasonal folks don't bother me. But I'm gonna laugh about this. Here's the funny thing. I need some folks to start calling out these Trump people how they need to be called out. Because right now, in the state of Louisiana, y'all just lost $4 billion because of this new Medicaid bill, reform, whatever. And guess what, family? That just ain't hurting black and brown folks. That's hurting folks who need services. That is hurting the needy. Everybody needy ain't black and brown. Let me say that again. For the folk in the back, everybody who is in need is not black and brown. Everybody who is on welfare, social services, and on food stamps ain't black and brown. Everybody on Medicaid ain't black and brown. There are a lot of poor folk out there who are non-melanated, who need help, Go ahead, Sean.
My grandfather, with his infinite wisdom, always said, "Get behind somebody white in the line at the grocery store and watch what they paying with."
Mm-hmm.
I thought to really observe what they paying with, like, oh, they got the stamps more than we got the stamps. They got 2-3 baskets loaded down. More than we got baskets.
But y'all ain't talking.
I got the little hand card. I got 2-3 baskets.
Hold on. Last time I turned on TV, I ain't heard no reporter talk about white on white crime that's happening every day. Hold up. Wait a minute. I ain't heard nobody say, it show a lot of white on white crime going on. They show a lot of white folks out here selling methamphetamines. They show a lot of white drug dealers out here. They show a lot of white folks killing one another. They show a lot of white folks out here robbing in people's houses, pulling on people's car doors, carjacking people's car. I don't hear about that. I don't hear about a lot of white on white crime. But it's happening every day.
Come on, bro. But whenever they killed that man some months ago, that man that was over the World Health thing, the WHO organization, when they killed that man in broad daylight, that became a
hero. Hold it. He a hero and a martyr.
Hey, you right about that. You right about that, Joe. You right about that.
Go.
You right.
Let him go. He should, man. He only shouldn't have shot. Hold it. Wait a minute. They screaming right now for the man who murdered the legislator. Why y'all got that man in jail? That man right now got a GoFundMe. Hold it. I can't get $10 for Essence. I've been covering Essence. Whoa, y'all done started some ish at 16 minutes at the top of the hour. At the hour. I can't get $1. Poke Steak asked for $1 to fix his truck. I asked for $1 to go to Essence. Come on, help support me. Let me get to Essence where I can. And I ain't trying to just support me. I'm trying to push your business. I'm trying to tell people about what you do, how you can increase your customers. What? Man, this dude got a GoFundMe fund, already got $1 million. A GoFundMe, and he went and killed and murdered a person.
He got $1 million?
$1 million in his GoFundMe right now for his legal to help him defend himself because he decided to say, I don't agree with these Democrats. I don't agree with, I'm going to kill her and her husband. And you know, I was justified doing it. Hold on. Before you say a word, Sean, let me bring her on. See the life strategist.
Oh, the Jacks. The Jacks. And Mortal Kombat, Jacks.
Ladies and gentlemen, my sister, Dry, Sister Jax. Why can't we hear you, Jax?
Uh-oh.
Girl, you better turn your mic on. We can't hear you. Child,
Mic
your
check,
mouth.
mic check, Jack, mic check.
Hold it. Jax's mouth is moving like
But nothing coming out.
Hold it, like on an old kung fu movie.
I know.
And we go here at the end, we go here. Jax will be back. Jax will be back. I'm
the last drag.
No, listen, this is crazy. I see folks, and this is ridiculous. And then we got these, man, listen, I got so much I really want to talk about, but we only give you 1 hour of power, and we're going to keep it that way. It's 18 minutes past the hour. Once again, it is Alethea Crimmins' birthday. Happy birthday to Alethea.
Thank you.
Happy birthday on this Freedom and Fun Friday, 20th day of June. You heard of 420 is 620. We need to start making shirts saying 620.
But Joe, what I was saying was these people have mastered what they call staying on code, right? Whenever it was George Zimmerman with the Trayvon thing, they put the GoFundMe up. He's still making money, signing autographs, showing the gun he used and all that.
Right.
Speaking
engagements. Hold up. Wait a minute. Not only that, think about the guy the little boy, and he was a boy at the time. I know he a grown man now. But think about the man who was in what's his name? That was up in Wisconsin during the protest. I forgot his name.
I know what you're talking about. He had the gun, right? And they gave him a water bottle?
Right. Jax, are you there?
I'm here. Can y'all hear me?
Oh, yeah. Annie, are you okay? Are you okay? Since you got that hat on, Annie, are you okay?
Are you okay?
Are you okay?
Hey,
are
Joe,
you okay?
Alethea.
Hey, it is 19 minutes past the hour. Jax is in the building. How you doing this morning, Jax?
I'm doing wonderful, y'all. I'm sorry I'm late. I was making sure my husband had his breakfast and lunch to get out the door.
Why are you
Wait a
minute. Wait one minute. Why are we
Take
apologizing for being a good wife? That's what I want to know. You ain't never got to apologize, man. The hell in a handbasket with us, this podcast, and everything else. See, this ain't the old podcast. The real podcast.
Real podcast.
I don't care if you're late, if you don't show up, if you're taking care of your own personal business, handle yours. That's what
the song say. I'll cook your food. What the song say?
That's right. All right.
As soon as I get home from work.
That's right.
That's
right. But I'm well, y'all. It was a phenomenal Juneteenth event yesterday.
I saw.
The rain came down. Though that rain was
you got soaked.
Soaked. So, and it happened 3 times. That was the first time when it happened. It was literally the skies were bright. My African brothers was playing the drums, and next thing you know, I looked over. I said, "Is that rain?"
That's why it rained. That's why it rained. That's why it rained.
That's right. That's what I said.
They conjured that thing. They conjured that thing.
Yep, that's right. That's right. So all my stuff is soaked. Thank God I sold a ton of stuff before the rain came.
You know how the griots do? That them drums started going off. Them griots summons the water to come and purify. Look at
That's right. That's right. And look, A+ came. He was a guest on our show before. Antoine.
Come on.
One of my art therapy
doing?
students.
How you doing?
I sent him the flyer, and before you know it, he was like, "Miss J, I'm there." So this young man just turned he's 18. He is technically still right now, facing 30 years in prison for some crimes that he did. And Antoine was the boy in the hood that was trying to make sure all the other boys ate. Because he comes from a home with a mother, a father, a grandmother, and they're doing all right. But he was a good kid, but just trying to help make sure his boys in the hood ate. But it was still by means that are not justifiable. So now he's facing literally 30 years in prison. So he might only end up getting about 2. We don't know yet. The trial still has to take place. It happened when he was a juvenile, but they're trying to bump it up to charge him as an adult. So keep my brother in prayer. But Joe, he's doing phenomenal. He's doing so well. He graduates today. So I can't wait to get to his graduation.
Tell my partner I said what's happening. So once again, it's 22 minutes past the hour. I was actually trying to do this at 6:20 on the dot, but I couldn't do it. But I'm going to do it again. Just so y'all know. This is how it's going down. That's how it's going down. That's how it's going down. That's how it's going down, family. Hey, Alethea, guess what?
Happy birthday, happy birthday. Ay, we gon' turn up in the worst way. Happy birthday, happy birthday. Ay, we gon' turn up in the worst way. Happy birthday, happy birthday.
Hey! Where them fans at?
She been waiting all morning.
Hold up! Where them fans at? Okay. Alethea, Jax, and Sean, before he comes on, because he's going to come on breathing hot fire, probably in a few minutes, but it's 23 minutes past the hour. It looked like that this
Wait, did
pacer.
I win?
No, you didn't.
Oh.
I said Thunder in 5. I didn't win. You said Thunder in 6. You and Sean, y'all didn't win. But once again, Chewbacca, Serge Chewbacca, I don't care any Baka. It's going to be the Thunder, and it's going to be over with when they go back to OKC. So I just feel like the Thunder wanted to win on their own home court where they could tear OKC up, because, you know, they tore Tulsa up back in Black Wall Street, and let them win this championship. They're going to tear OKC up from the championship. But we'll be talking sports here at the bottom of the hour. It is Alethea's birthday. It is the end of June. July is on the horizon. And speaking of which, this broadcast is brought to you by Doobie, D-U-B-B-Y. That is the energy drink that keeps us podcasters and us gamers going. Speaking about gamers, y'all can tune in to the Old Man Gaming and For Fun Gaming. I do so much. It's just never. I drive a Ford. You should drive one too. And the Essence Music Festival of Culture is coming 4th of July weekend. Alethea is going to be in the building with her podcast. 100 BLK going to be in the building. Hashtag Truth Be Told going to be in the building. This is the 31st time, the 31st year. Man, ever since the first Essence ever came to New Orleans, I've been in the building. So next year, guess what? I want y'all to see all these faces, all 4 of these faces, because you're going to see all 4 of these faces next year at Essence. So for my 32nd anniversary of the Essence Music Festival, Sean don't even know. He gonna be talking books because they have a whole book section at Essence.
I've been waiting for that for years. I've been waiting for that,
brother. I got you. Next year is your year. Next year you're gonna be at Essence talking books. Jax is gonna be talking her life strategies. She gonna be also talking about her book at Essence. Alethea will have her second Essence, so Alethea gonna be an Essence Pro because I'm gonna get her pro ready this Essence. And I'm gonna do my 30 seconds. Now look, I've been saying this for the last 4 years. Every time people see me at Essence, and Alethea gonna laugh when she's there with me. They're gonna say, "You back? Didn't you tell us last year this was it?" Listen, on 32, that is OJ's number. On 32, I'm out the door for real.
Magic Johnson.
That's Magic Johnson's number 2. I'm out the door for real. So my last Essence next year, 32nd Essence, I'm gonna pass the torch to Alethea. I'm gonna hand the mic to Sean, and I'm gonna rub Jax on the back, and I'm gonna say, y'all, it's been real, it's been fun, but your boy, when I show back up, I'm still gonna be on the first 5-6 rows of Essence for the festival, but I ain't working, toting the mic, interviewing nobody.
That's all right, Joe.
Everybody else popping popcorn. Oh man, that's a hell of a concert right there. I like that because I ain't working no more after next year. I promise you.
I believe it when I see it. I believe it when I see it.
Exactly.
Talking junk. It sounds good, Joe.
Joe,
it sounded good, didn't it? It sounded good to me.
If you don't hush your mouth.
He be lying. He be lying.
He want that old thing back. He want that old thing back.
Hey. Somebody out there saying that right now. They say, you know that boy lied, don't you? You know that boy lied. All right, family. It is 26, 27
Joe gonna be
minutes.
there with his walking stick. Come on, y'all.
Yeah,
We
yeah.
going the essence.
Hey,
99 years.
Hey.
99 years at
Hey.
the essence.
Come on now.
hey, I
The
got people.
99th
Look
annual.
at his teeth.
Right. I got folks that literally say, man, it don't feel right until you walk into the building. I'm like,
That's
man,
right.
I don't feel right until I walk into the building.
See?
I think, some things happen in your life that you say, man, I'm not there. I got a friend like that at the BET Awards. I think if she doesn't go to the BET Awards, it doesn't feel right. I have people calling me, hey, where's so-and-so for the BET Awards? But this is what we do. We give it to you just the way you like it. And family, Alethea and I will be in the building. Listen, if you need your business, your brand displayed at the Essence Music Festival, we can help you with that. So you can reach out to Alethea or myself, and we can help you with that. For a very minimal fee, we can have your brand in front of a lot of folks. Just know this. Every year. You can look at the click, like, and shares. You can look at the followers. You can look at how we get your product in front of people. A lot of people. I said what I said.
That's right.
I said what I said. I don't know why Elijah has not showed up yet. Man, and just like that, you know what they say? The old saying is, if you ask for the devil shall appear.
Oh,
The most honorable.
I don't know where. Hold it. If y'all
That's
can
right,
see this
honorable.
boy in the green room, if y'all can see him, let me see. Can I still use my artistic ways of describing individuals to make y'all understand? Because when I was in radio, you can't see folk in radio, so you have to kind of talk it through. Right now in the green room, there's an individual who is so cool. He's got shades on in the middle of the day, and he knows that he has finally got to the place where he is right, and right can't wrong nobody. He told you. While folks were saying Thunder in 5, he just shook his head. When they say Thunder in 6, he said y'all in the mix. He said, I
Okay.
told y'all, I'm gonna take y'all to basketball heaven, because if the Thunder make it, they gonna make it in 7. Ladies and gentlemen, here he is, the one and only sportsman himself, Mr. Elijah Nixon. Y'all give it up for
Man, that was an
Elijah.
introduction. That was an introduction right there, Joe. I didn't know that. How y'all doing this morning?
Y'all skipper chipper.
Oh man, I had to put the shades on because I see too far in the future sometimes. The Lord says, slow down.
You're so prophetic. You're so prophetic.
Brother, I got to give it to you. Them boys did that last night. They said we ain't gonna lose on our home court. We might lose, but it ain't gonna be at home.
Yeah, I don't think Game 7 gonna be close, but I'm gonna give them their product for Game 6. Game 6 was amazing last night. Turnovers is what really got the Pacers going and hitting them 3-point shots early and often. They were getting after the Oklahoma. Oklahoma didn't have an answer, but it's nothing against Oklahoma. It's just that just some people not gonna let them win on their home court. I'm not gonna say NBA need ratings, but you know how it goes from there. But I did.
Well,
like I said,
They want that TV money.
Yeah, they need that TV money, man. They need that TV money. But I'm not gonna say Oklahoma didn't play their best or try to play their hardest. Everybody go out there and try hard. It's just that it's a feeling, man, that they're not. Halliburton is hurt. We all know he hurt, but he's not gonna let them win on their home floor.
And I respect that. You can beat me, but you ain't gonna beat me in my backyard. You can beat me, but you just can't beat me, because that's a beating that you just don't recover from. You can beat me, but don't beat me in my backyard.
That's right. And right now, before I get into a deep dive of the sequelae, I wanted to say this. Can everybody just turn to their right and say, neighbor? Elijah was right.
This dude here.
Elijah
was right.
All praises.
Look at Joe. Come on, Joe. No.
Come on,
Sip your tea, Joe.
Elijah was right. And that's why I brought him on here, because I done told y'all one day y'all gonna turn on ESPN and Elijah gonna be up there. And every once in a while, Elijah gonna have to show my picture, and he gonna say, this is the old silver fox that kind of really told everybody this a long time ago. So he's gonna have to do. He's gonna have to bring me on for 1 minute just to say, boy, let me tell you something. you know, you're pretty good there, boy. And I think you need to tell the folk the truth and go on and tell them, because there's always that one old man, just like that one old uncle that you got, that when your car broke, he do like, hey, it's the alternator. And he be pointing at something that ain't the alternator. It's the alternator.
And that Cadillac converter. And that converter.
The serpentine belt broke. I can figure for a pack of Marlboros and a beer.
Yeah. And that cigarette don't never fall.
Never.
Oh,
never.
It's
All right.
It's like it just stuck.
So look, Elijah,
Yep.
we're celebrating Alethea's birthday today. We're going into a game 7. LSU is getting ready to play in the College World Series. Football season is right around the corner because 30 days ain't nothing. We'll be through July before you know it. It'll be preseason. Right. Travis Hunter just bought a beautiful house. I am rooting for Travis Hunter, his wife, and their marriage, and I am rooting for him to do good in the NFL.
I agree. I hope Travis Hunter does.
Shadua need to slow his ass down driving around Cleveland. I said what I said. But you knew he would do some. I knew he was going to do some. Hold it, excuse my language. I knew he was going to do some dumb shit before it was over, and everybody was going to be talking about. But Shadua doing 101 and a 60. Who you tried to race against?
Are you serious?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but
we just had Gilbert Arenas' son in the crash. What, 2 months ago? Gilbert Arenas' son.
Gilbert Arenas' son was in a crash. Henry Ruggs hit somebody and killed somebody going over 100 miles per hour a couple years ago.
Hold it. And Antonio Brown is crazy as a Betsy bug, but we'll talk about that at a later date. Elijah, ladies and gentlemen, sports is now on front with Elijah Nixon. Elijah, go on, hit us with the sports there, Prophet.
I got you. So first and foremost, getting back to it with the Indiana Pacers and the Oklahoma City Thunder. I think Oklahoma is going to be the team, of course, to win it. I said it in 7 games. I don't think that there will be anybody else to do this because, one, I feel like the NBA wanted Oklahoma to do it on their home floor, and I think the Thunder, it feels right that they will because their first ever championship. Now, championships are hard to come by, but I think that for them to do it on their first ever, win their first ever championship and do it on their home floor will be perfect, especially if we're talking about is Shea the best Oklahoma City Thunder to ever be. Well, if he does it on their home floor, then there's no question that he's better than Kevin Durant. He's better than Russell Westbrook and Serge Ibaka and whoever else who suited up for that Thunder uniform, because that would tell you right there he won MVP, he had the best record, and he won their first championship on their home floor. That's a moment that will never be forgotten, and I think that would be something for them. Also, on top of that, LSU baseball has a chance to come back and win the first time since 2000, and I want to say that was 23. The first time they won since 2023, led by some Louisiana guys, especially Ethan Fry, who's from Rose Pine, around that Alexandria area. They're gonna pull it out. I mean, I give you credit, Joe. You said it. I think they'll beat Coastal Carolina.
Chandeliers.
Yeah, I think they'll beat them. I think they'll beat them 2-0.
How you gonna name? Hold on, I'm confused. How many of y'all really know what a chandelier? See, I know what a chandelier is, but how many of y'all know what a chandelier is? I'm like, wait a minute.
Oh, she live on First Street.
Right. Why would you name, wait a minute. And I know they call them, no offense to my people who went to Coastal Carolina, the Shots, and I understand, but anybody, look, first of all, I ain't gonna get beat by no team that got a rooster as a mascot, period. Not when I'm a tiger. Hold it. Let me bring Cat Williams out. Not when I'm a tiger. Not when I'm a tiger.
That rooster can't rooster. It can't rooster like it used to.
I am not. Listen, that really make you feel bad when your teammates look at you, all these championship teams at LSU, all these real Tigers, and y'all get beat by a rooster. Man, I'd be like, hey, dog, we won the championship back in such and such. Who'd y'all lose to? A rooster. Hell no. Dang. I'd be like, dude, I hit him with the roots. I'd be like, bro, y'all got beat by Chicken George. Y'all got beat by Chicken George. They
But
better win. They better win. If they not a Tiger.
Well,
but getting back
Go
to it, I
ahead.
want to ask y'all about Shador Sanders. I mean, you root for him, but he do something bad. He do something to get you right back. Him going 100 miles per hour on the highway, getting caught in June. Again, he didn't do well in the interviews, which I think made him fall down to the 4th round of the draft. And then on top of that, you having good months of practice. But here comes this. What's your thoughts on the Shador thing? Like, do you think that is this too much? If you're an NFL GM or a coach, is this too much to handle?
No. Let me say
It's
this,
not.
and I'm
It's
gonna
not.
let Sean say what he needs to say. Then I'm gonna let Alethea Jax. Elijah, we all have to be honest. We are good at criticizing other folks, but we ain't good at going back and looking at some of the dumb shit we did when we were in our 18, 19s, and 20s. And all he's doing is doing the same dumb shit we did. It's just being magnified because he's in the spotlight. Trust me, if some of the stuff I did when I was 18, 19, and 20, and I was an NFL player or NBA player or some superstar on somebody's stage, guess what? Y'all still be talking about my dumb ass right now, too. Because y'all be like, I can't believe Joe did that dumb shit. Because when you're 18, 19, 20, you do dumb shit. Period.
I would just say with Johnny Manziel and some of them other folks that do crazy stuff, like Joe said earlier in the show, way earlier in the show, whenever they do stuff, ESPN kind of like, yeah, whatever. But whenever we do stuff, it's front page, on the ticker. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Unfortunately, melanated folks, especially when they're melanated and unchained, unbothered, unaggravated, and they're not controlled by the system, we do stuff and they talk about it as if we just stole their firstborn and ate them alive.
Ain't that something?
They can cook crack.
Come on.
They can cook crack, show up on the field, sell it to half the team.
Yep. Wait, not half the team, half the management.
Hold it.
You know what I'm saying?
They can embezzle half the team. They can literally steal. Hold it. Wait a minute. When we steal, we thieves. When they steal, they embezzle. They embezzle. You know,
white collar crime.
Right. They can steal millions of dollars, and folks are like, it was just money.
I agree with everything you're saying. I think Shador is somebody, and that's just any other guy like that looks like us. Or a woman. They're going to hold us to a higher standard, no matter what happens out there. And I just think that Shador, to me, he has to play this thing safe. I mean, he has to play this thing safe. Like, I know that sometimes you want to show that you can be the top dog, or sometimes this is the normal way of living for you. You have to play this role safe. You're a 4th round pick. They're looking already to get you out of here. They're not even looking to keep you here. They're looking to get you out of here by any means necessary. Now, I doubt speeding tickets would be something. That would be like the one of the things they'll bring up. But if you do something major, Shador, I don't care if you're in Cleveland, Alaska, San Francisco, I don't care where you at. They will find a reason to get rid of you because they already feel like you're a problem. So what I'm saying, I don't know if Shador can hear me, but I just hope that he plays this thing right, plays it right, so he can actually have a chance in the NFL and nobody can say nothing bad about him.
I tell my son all the time, because whenever he played sports, he was really good at what he did, and I would always tell him all the time. I said, and most of his friends were white, and he would want to do what they do, and he would always question me as to why he couldn't do that, or why I would have a problem with it. And I would always tell them, do not give them a reason. Do not give them a reason. Yes, they do certain things, but you can't always do what they do. Like you have to hold yourself to a higher standard. Don't give them a reason.
That's right. And it's funny. It makes me think, Alethea, I just had that conversation with my son the other day because he spent 2 days at a friend's house that he went to boarding school with. And I pull up to this house and it was unbelievable. It was NFL style type house. And when I was nosy. When I left the driveway, I was like, I wonder how much this damn house costs. I know it's a couple million. I looked it up. That damn house is worth $10 million.
You Zillowed the hell out that house,
I
huh?
zeroed the hell out that. I was just curious, but
Probably
I had to
in the
let
driveway. In the driveway.
in the driveway.
Wait,
Yeah.
wait.
Yeah. Well, Lethea.
I'm getting served, right?
Aww.
Come on there. It's a birthday. Come on.
Aw.
Happy birthday.
Let's make
Happy
it happen.
birthday.
Let's make
Happy
it happen every day. Every
birthday.
day.
Thank
That's
Happy
how it's supposed to
birthday.
be.
I want to
That's
see
how
that
it's
played
supposed to
every day
be.
on the show. That's right.
You know what I'm saying?
Is
Okay.
healthy is eggs and salmon and guacamole because
Baby,
my like wife knows that I can't eat like a whole lot.
Jack's
Come
making
on now.
breakfast. She
Come on.
getting
That's what I'm
breakfast.
done.
Come
See,
on now.
happy spouse, happy house. That's
The-
all I got to say
The
about
ladies
that.
is doing it
Happy-
right today.
Look
The
at
ladies doing
that.
it.
Oh, that's what I'm talking
keep
about.
it up, sis.
Thank you.
She
All
needs
right.
breakfast every morning.
Elijah, I got
Contact.
2 minutes left. I need you to tell me, MB, when is the game 7? Game 7 Sunday?
Let me look.
Oh.
Let me look at it now. I was so happy that I didn't even look to see for the next days. I think it's gonna
Right.
be.
I got a question while you looking it up, Joe. I got a question while you looking.
Talk to me.
Mr. Elijah, do you think this is gonna be OKC like one and done championship, kind of like Toronto Raptors, or will they rattle off championships like coming forward?
See, I'm a big off-season guy. Depending on what happened in the off-season, I think that
Okay,
they could
Sunday.
have a dynasty.
Mm.
They could have a dynasty.
What?
run. I think they could have a
You said
dynasty.
a dynasty? The
In
D?
Oklahoma? Hold it.
City.
In Oklahoma. In
New
Oklahoma.
York City?
In Oklahoma.
Oklahoma.
I think if they attack the offseason the right way, rebuild and reload, I'm not sure who contracts is up and or who needs money due. But if they could continue to roll, I'm not gonna say they'll win next year, but I think for years to come, they will be in that conversation of winning.
Well, I'll say this. Whoever wins between Naptown and Oklahoma, they have now given hope to places like my hometown, Memphis. They have given hope to New Orleans. Here's why. Because these type markets normally don't get no love when it comes down to anything. That's just straight up.
Hey.
Especially in the NBA, they don't get no love. We known for giving away a dude to the Lakers, and we got Kawhi Brown. Once again, I ain't never known nobody Kwame to do anything good except have a flat top fade, wear polka dots, and dance. That's all I know.
A lot of people are talking about they don't want to come to Memphis. It's too dangerous.
Yes, I want to ask you about that.
Hey, y'all
Speaking
better
of
You
get
better
it.
talk
eat while they
about that.
talking,
It's
girl.
dangerous.
Eat.
Hold on.
Huh?
Elijah,
I said, eat your food, Alethea, while they talking.
hold on. I was going to let Elijah go, but since he talked
And
about
I am.
danger,
No,
since he
go
talked about
ahead. That's
danger,
all I want to hear. I want to hear it too.
stop. Since he ain't going off the show now until the end of the show, because I got a question for all my panelists, and this has to do with that lovely orange man that's sitting in that White House. I got a question about that lovely orange man sitting in that White House. The question is, y'all think he gonna do this? Hold up.
Legends in their own time. Welcome Ronnie, Robert, and Charlie. The Gap Band.
I got a question. Do y'all think he gonna do this? Oh, wait a minute. I did it wrong. I ain't gonna do that. I was gonna do it that way. Hold on. Let me do it another way. Let me do it the way everybody know how it needs to be done. Hold on. Let me see this. See there? Hold on. I got a question. I do. As soon as I get it, if I find it, I may not find it. See that when you're always looking for something, you can never find what you're looking for when you need it.
When you're being messy.
When I am being messy, I'm trying to find that. Do y'all feel like he gonna drop the bomb? Do y'all feel like Trump gonna drop the bomb? That's the question. And if he dropped the bomb, do you think after he dropped the bomb, everything gonna be all right? I'm just asking.
No.
You don't think he gonna drop the bomb?
If he drops a bomb, I don't know who's on that list, that call-up list. It's gonna be a world war, man.
Okay,
I don't
I'm just
know
asking.
who's gonna be. I don't know who's on that list of. It's gonna be a world war.
That's my question. Do y'all think that Trump is going to drop the bomb? I'm just asking. You know, he probably somewhere like, yeah. Trump probably doing something because Trump done hung around Jay-Z and all them dudes. He probably in the Oval Office playing this song. I can hear him right now. Headset, come here. Let me talk to you for a minute. Before we call the Ayatollah and play the Gap Band. Drop the bomb.
Oh God.
As you putting the little code in, you putting the little coordinates in the little code.
Yeah. They own some signal. They own some unsecured chat line. Send hey, listen. Just send them this song. Send them Drop the Bomb. Just real simple. You know.
Hey.
Wait a minute. I can see the Ayatollah right now. That got mine.
Oh God. Joe is a mess.
Good morning, family. It is 12 minutes to the hour. Listen, the reason I asked that, Elijah, is with everything going on in this world right now. I'm happy that we can talk sports, that we can have some happiness and glee in our. Today is National Refugee Day, and there are more refugees on this planet than ever in history. More people who have been displaced by war, turmoil, and chaos and confusion going on in their homeland. And when you think about it, we wake up every morning on this beautiful morning. That's the 20th day of June, Alethea's birthday. And we get to sit here and talk and laugh. But there's literally folk out there that are starving. House just got blew up last night.
Yes.
Tanks are rolling through their front yard. Tanks are rolling over their house. Missiles are blowing up over their head.
Yes.
They're waking up in the morning saying, Lord, can I still breathe and live? Because there is war and chaos going on all over this land, but it's not here on this land, in this soil. Worst thing you got to worry about is ICE showing up at Dodger Stadium and they ain't came to play baseball. I'm just saying.
That's crazy. I mean, when you think about the trauma, I was talking to my son about that the other day. We live, in Newark, in the middle of the city, basically. And I said, could you imagine going outside or just being inside and hearing those missiles like go over your head, and they're hitting all buildings downtown. You know what I'm saying? You don't know if one's going to drop on your house. So just imagine the ones that are here, the trauma that they're living with, and they don't have insurance. They can't get the help they need. They don't know what to do. They're just trying to survive. And also all the trauma they endured when they were in their own country. And then the trauma trying to get from their country to here, So it's just so crazy. It's crazy. I can't even fathom that. But who knows? It's going to end up coming here at some point in some way, shape, or form. So we just got to be prepared.
I told you, shoot, ICE is exercising folks more than the people on The Exorcist. ICE is knocking on people. Man, they showed in Newark, New Jersey. I saw a video where an ICE agent walked up to a SUV, tapped on the window, and said, "You got a choice. You either open up the door or I'm busting out the window."
That's right. My husband said they're even showing up. Like parents are afraid to go to their kids' high school graduations because they scared they're gonna get picked up.
No, yeah.
People have like parties, throughout the summer, like big parties and helping the community. My husband said, babe, guess what? None of them are having their parties now because they scared the ICE is going to roll up on them.
Look,
and these people do good stuff.
I ain't trying to be funny. I just left Houston, Texas. And I'm going to tell you the truth. I didn't see a taco truck in sight. I was like, where my taco trucks at? I didn't see a taco truck in Texas.
I was going to say that.
I did not see a taco truck in sight. And I was like, man, I normally have some good taco trucks here in Houston. And then, it's that season. I don't know what it is, but you always have these communities of Hispanics that have the little girl that runs out with the white dress, and you like, she looked like she getting married, but she too young to get married. And you hear with the mariachi. I didn't see none of that when I was in Houston.
Wow.
I like ICE just came in here and took all the fun away.
Dang. And all the snacks, right? Good.
All
Dang,
the snacks.
I need me a
can't
food
get
truck,
a mango
man.
off the street or nothing.
I need me some of that street meat. That's all about
that like street corn is so good.
Oh, yes.
Oh, come on.
So
that's crazy.
Elijah, you came victorious. I know you lost with LSU and Arkansas, but listen, we're gonna give you your victory with the Pacers. And you said the Thunder's gonna do it in 7. So when they do it in 7, we're gonna play a little music and say, you know what, Elijah know what he talking about. But I always knew you knew what you were talking about. So look, man, 8 minutes from the top of the hour. I normally don't let you do this, but I'm gonna let you have some closing words. Give me some closing words as you get up out of here, bro.
Oh, my closing words. First of all, I want to say happy birthday to Alethea.
Yeah.
Thank you.
I don't know how you plan to celebrate, but I hope however you plan to celebrate is safe, is fun, and it's memorable. Now, I want everybody on the screen before I go.
Ooh, that boy called everybody.
Oh,
All right,
Lord.
there you go.
People to
Everybody.
see what they feel. See what they feel. I want on the screen.
I want you to look to your neighbor and say,
"Oh Lord."
Thunder in 7. Say, Thunder in 7. That's all you got to say.
Thunder in 7.
Okay, Thunder in 7.
Thunder in 7, I guess.
Y'all on Monday.
All right, now be good.
Right.
Be good. All right,
Tell
y'all.
my
That was
brother.
Elijah. We are in here. It is 8 minutes to the top of the hour. It is Alethea's birthday. Happy birthday to Alethea. It is Friday. It's not Friday, it's Friday. And we get ready to start off the weekend. Sunday is my birthday. Monday, I'll be on here. Monday, I'll be on here. I might be a little bit sideways, but I'll be on here Monday. Listen, I am so appreciative of these people that I have on the screen right now. Sean, you are my brother from another mother. Alethea and Jax, you are my sisters from another mister. And I love y'all guys. Y'all are really, y'all make it, y'all make it, y'all make it when I wake up in the morning. Y'all are one of the reasons that I am happy to say I have some real friends, some real friends. And Alethea, you enjoy this day. You keep glowing, you keep growing, you keep doing what you do. And with that being said, I'm gonna go through Sean, then Jax, and we're gonna let the birthday girl have the final word before I get out of here. So, Sean, give me some final words, man.
My final words, man, go out there this weekend and find you some great facts about the Negro. This is Henry Louis Gates Jr. 100 amazing facts about the Negro. It's an amazing chapter in here, all about Juneteenth and what you might not know. So go and get your research on and have a great monument this weekend, man. Have a
And
good one.
that part. Sister Jax,
Hey
talk
man,
to me.
phenomenal. Oh God, Joe, you close. I didn't even get myself together this morning. So ooh. Back up, Joe. Back up. But anyway, everybody, I love you. I love you. If nobody told you today they love you, y'all know who loves you. Your girl Jax. Jax loves you. May you go forward this weekend and continue to live the life you love and love the life you live. And may your reality surpass your dreams. Be safe, y'all. Peace out.
That's what I'm talking about. Birthday girl. Birthday girl, what's happening? Talk to me.
Surround yourself with people that are going to uplift you and celebrate you like I have in my life with you guys. But listen, if you don't, this is what I want you to do. Pick up your left hand, pick up your right hand, and do like this. Because even if you do not have anybody to celebrate you, you can celebrate your damn self. So you go out there, celebrate yourself today. Be grateful for the life that you have. Be great in their face. And as always, have a good day on purpose. Yeah.
That part, the birthday girl. It's 5 minutes to the top of the hour on this Friday, 20th day of June. Woo, family. We have made it through a week of hashtag truth be told. JD Live. And on the behalf of myself, Lethea Crimmins, Sister Jax, Sean P with that Sean P experience, Elijah Nixon with sports, and all the great guests and all the great things that we talked about for this week. We hope that you have a wonderful, blessed, and glorious weekend. We'll be back Monday through Friday, giving you 1 hour of power from the top of the hour to the next hour. It is 6 a.m. to 7 a.m. Central Time. We are 7 a.m. to 8 a.m. Eastern Time. And every once in a while, we throw in a special 2-hour show. And we try to give you your motivation and your early morning wake up to let you know that today is the day that the Lord has given. Wake up, do what you need to do, what you can't do. Guess what? He'll do it for you. Just trust in him, trust in yourself. Yesterday is gone. Tomorrow, we don't know if it's coming. And all you got is here and now. So be better today than you were yesterday. And do something today for somebody that no matter what you do, there's no earthly way they could ever pay you back. And always remember that there is no secret, absolutely no secret what God can do. What he has done for others, he will and he can do for you. For when God is with you, nothing or no one can stand against you. Enjoy this Friday. We'll be back, if the Lord say to say, on Monday. Happy birthday, Alethea. My birthday is Sunday. I'm up out of here. Y'all have a good one. We out. Peace.